And we're live. So we've come to the market here around about 12 Eastern Standard Time. Don't like the price action here on YM. Looks a bit choppy. ES looks the same as well. You can see the market open here at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. We've been in a bit of a range between the 404s to the 578s. It's been a pretty decent range, but it's still only about 200 or so points. 200 points, it'd be less than 200. 174 points, which is quite a bit down on what we've seen so far this week. We also are in a bit of a range around the VWAP, which is this blue line, and the 200 period as well. It's very interesting. On the daily chart, we can see here, if you look at the range of the candle high to low, it's quite a bit smaller than the candles which preceded it over the past couple of days, since maybe the 31st of July. You can see quite a small range. We've got the 200 period here on the daily chart sitting at around about the 47 level, just holding above it. Ideally would have liked to have seen a stronger move, more volatility, but we're not seeing that at the moment, so I'm going to be extra careful here today. I'm not sure if I even want to take a trade, to be honest, with the market falling off in volatility and being a bit of a range. I'll just look across the board to see what the other instruments are doing. So NQ doesn't look great. Let's have a look at ES. ES is probably going to be something similar. ES is similar. Let's see. So ES gave me a long signal. It's closer to the stop than the signal. I would have had to get out anyway on the ES trade. I would have had to get out on this candle that's come down. Would have been thinking of going long over here on the break of these highs. Prices have come into the pre-market. Is that the pre-market? Yeah, this pre-market swing. You can see here we sold all the way back down to the 200. Currently around the point of control. So probably would have got out on that bearish candle there. So would have got in. Would have had to get out for a loss. Sometimes my work schedule protects me from taking bad trades. I'm simply not at the charts to take these bad trades. Somewhat fortunate. It isn't like anything that's planned. So we looked at ES, looked at NQ. Let's look at RTY. RTY seems a lot more interesting. Certainly does. Quite a lot of volume on this candle here, which broke the lows, which is interesting. So we've got a short setup quite a while ago, actually. The short setup was around the 82.9. 82.9, so around the 83 level. There's a short setup right there. The target on this short is, I do think we're going to get to the target, 74.4. So I could have taken that trade actually if I was here. 74.4. Oh well, I wasn't here, so just accept it. YM doesn't look great. Similar to ES and NQ. Not great at all. Seem to have been in this range around the VWAP and the 200 period. So that's not great. Gold. It's not good either. Gold is. You see here gold is chopping around a bit of a range. Did hold the 200, got above the VWAP here, tested the VWAP. Definitely seems like he wants to head higher here. Definitely seems like he wants to head higher. But it's quite a way away from being a setup. So, I mean, caught in two minds here. Looks like this RTY is going to get down to that 74.4. The thing is, it's too close to it. Definitely don't want to just FOMO in. Well, not if it. No, wish reward is terrible. We're just going to keep an eye on this. Once you get down to that 74.4. The other instruments haven't really set up. I've not really set up here. NQ's a long way from a short setup. So is ES. RTY, the setup's already there. Well, let's have a look at RTY, get down to 74.4 here. Just going to keep the RTY on the charts on screen. Send alert down at 74.4. Do you think we're going to get down there? Seem to be the instrument with the relative weakness today. Currently down 0.9%, so almost down 1%. NQ is only 0.35 and ES is 0.16. YM bit stronger at 0.21. Gold is up only slightly at 0.22%. So the market's chopping around, had volatility fall off a little bit. May just call it quits here today, pretty early on. Or I'll have to wait quite a long time. If we get to the target here at 74.4 on RTY, we'll look for a retracement to get back in short. Take a secondary signal. On ES and NQ, YM, there aren't any signals. Gold, it being a Friday, this choppy price action, I won't be looking to take any gold trades today. Definitely not. So we're looking across the NQ, ES, YM, RTY if we get a pullback into an area to short. Pull back and then we look to short. So we'll see here. May not be a setup. May just be a no trade day. We'll be happy to walk away with what we've done this week. We've done okay. We've not done too bad this week. We've not done bad at all. Not done bad at all. So while we wait for RTY to get to target, we can look at what we've done this week. This is what we've done in terms of account growth. You can see started down there, a bit negative, and this is where we are currently. I believe we're over 1 million. I believe so. Let's have a look. Yeah, we picked up over 1 million this week. 1,038,649. Picked up over 1 million this week. Doesn't feel like it. Certainly doesn't feel like it. Still waiting on this RTY. Be interesting. So we're looking at the 5th to the 9th, which is today. So it's still today to take place. So we could fall below the million. If we go over to the summary page, you can see gross loss 256, gross profit, net profit factor, pretty healthy, accuracy, pretty good. Average win to average loss. Average win's bigger than average loss. That's what we like to see. Largest win bigger than our largest loss. Again, something we like to see. No, I don't really pay attention to these metrics over here, to be honest. And not really much on this page. I tend to look at more of the equity curve. Let's just have a look here. When I've been most successful. Round about the first hour, it seems. The first hour of the day I seem to be the most successful. Some difficulties around 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll see. So we'll go back to the analysis page. We go to trades. We go to cumulative net. Take this off the screen. And we continue to wait. Definitely looks like we want to get down to that 74.4. All the way back to 77 there. Let's see, YM, ES, and then Q. All very interesting. Let's go back to our RTY. Within stone's throw of the 74.4 here. Again, anything can happen. This market could easily just turn around and rally to the upside. So there's no guarantee that we'll get down to the 74.4. Absolutely no guarantees. I think it's likely, but there's no guarantees at all. No guarantees at all. I think I'm just going to go onto mute. I'm going to step away from the computer for a little bit. I think I'll also put a note up as well. Waiting for a setup. Okay, so. I believe I've got a default somewhere. Away from the charts. Load. Apply. Oh, of course, it doesn't save the text. That's not great, is it? It's a lot better. See, it did say anything can happen. Absolutely anything could happen. Time will tell, but I'm going to go onto mute and I'm going to head away from the charts. I'll be back in a couple of minutes or so. Who knows, by then, maybe something will set up across the board. Not confident though. Not with what I've seen so far today. So we did say anything could happen. We're looking for that move down to 74.4, and that's definitely not happening at the moment. So let's look across the instruments. Prices have come down to the 200 on ES. Seeing buying here. Not really a setup. Not really a setup. Looked at ESNQ, YM. No. You know what? I'm just going to walk away. I'm going to walk away today. It's going to be a no trade day. If, of course, anything sets up. If anything sets up in the late afternoon, I may come back and trade, but I'm just going to walk away here. Market's just chopping around a bit too much, and I think I'll be pushing my luck and forcing a trade. If I stay and try to look for an opportunity, I may see a subpar setup and take it and potentially lose. And it's a case of taking subpar setups would be over trading somewhat. So I'm just going to walk away. Had an okay week, and we'll see what next week brings. But again, if anything surprising happens, maybe in the next 2 or so hours, changes the market out of this current range, then definitely look at taking opportunity. But for now, I'm just going to call it a day. So thanks for watching. Good luck trading and have a great day.